UFC 318 is live Saturday night. Holloway versus Poirier 3. So I'm not going to go through the entire card because the card absolutely sucks. I will only go through the fight that everyone cares about, and that is Dustin Poirier's retirement fight against Max Holloway. It is their third fight. Dustin won both the first fights. I don't get why Holloway is the favorite going into this, but I guess they're thinking how Dustin has the mentality how it's his last fight, so Holloway is going to be hungrier. But I feel like when these guys are in the cage, they're both going to give their all. So Dustin won the first fight very easily. Obviously, Holloway was just a kid back then. Then in their second fight, it was a lot closer, but it was 4 rounds to 1. I feel like people remember the fight being closer than it was. It was 4 rounds to 1. Max Holloway was getting better as the fight went on. And they also give the excuse how Holloway wasn't very much in good shape. He didn't bulk up the right way. The only time he bulked up the right way to lightweight was against Justin Gaethje, and he looked very good. And it's an unpopular opinion. I feel like that version of Max would have gave Ilya Topuria some problems, but that's another story. If that Max Holloway shows up, I feel like he has a good chance of winning. But we don't know if that Max Holloway is going to show up because he just got knocked out by Ilya at featherweight. So it was at featherweight, but once you get knocked out as a fighter, like we've seen many times, it takes something away from you, especially if you're a fighter who's never been knocked out before. So even though it wasn't a cold knockout, it still did take something away from Max. I feel like it has to take the confidence away. I feel like Dustin Poirier is going to get it done again. I think he's going to go 3-0 against Max Holloway. I think Dustin Poirier in his retirement fight is going to put on a show. He's going to give his all. Even though he probably isn't as good as he was. Even in the Islam fight, his boxing wasn't as good as it normally is. But that's probably just because of the takedown threat and the aura of Islam. So I feel like Dustin Poirier is going to do it again. And I'm going to make a bold prediction here. I think Dustin is going to finish Max Holloway. I think he's going to get a round 3 or round 4 TKO. Either way, I do think that Dustin's going to win. Whether it's a TKO or a decision. I feel like Dustin can also decision him just like he did years ago. But I'm going with Dustin Poirier by TKO. Let us know in the comments what your predictions are.